Hey guys, it's Carson. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be washing this car. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. Today, we're going to be doing a wash and talk. As you can see in the back, it's a different car than I had the last time. This is my new car. Alright, so a little bit of commentary action on what I do when I wash my car. So first off, I've got my detailing cart. This makes it the easiest. This is kind of what I use on most every wash, with a severe wash and just a maintenance wash, which I'll be doing today. Of course, then I've got my Craftsman little electric pressure washer. Works great. 50-foot hose with nozzle guard, and my 2 buckets for the 2-bucket method. Wash bucket and rinse bucket. Step 1, gotta get all this connected. I'm gonna fill up these wash buckets first. Alrighty, everything is connected on here. Garden hose going to the pressure washer 50-foot long extension with the stubby. Both of my buckets are filled up now. And now let's go ahead and get started. So, you may want a little bit of backstory on what's going on. Why do I have this beautiful WRX STI here in my driveway? Sit down, grab some popcorn. It's time for a story time. So at the time, I worked for a local dealership, and they had this one at the other dealership that was right next to it. Saw it on the website, and I was like, dude, I have to have it. So, went and looked at it the night before. I'll show you a picture when I first got it. Here you go. Bone stock. So car was completely bone stock, nothing done with it, one owner. The one thing I wasn't too much of a fan on was the World Rally Blue. A ton of these cars were made in the World Rally Blue, and honestly it's not my forte, but since having it, I really like it. We'll do a quick little walk around, kind of go and talk about each thing as I see them. So starting off in the front, we got the Icon front lip. Nothing too crazy. I knew this guy was going to be beaten up from how I drive, so really didn't want to spend too much on that guy. I paint matched it myself, so there is some imperfections, but for the most part, it looks pretty dang good. Second part, of course, is the classic STI front plate delete. Third is one of my favorite things that I get questions about all the time. It's these STI fog light covers. Of course, on the 18 plus, you don't get fog lights, they're just mesh grills there. But with these, you still get the functional part of this insert, but it just cleans it up and makes it look a lot nicer. I've got the same wheels that I had on my GR, and they fit up just so nice. The stock 19s look nice, but honestly, the 18s are the way to go. Going up to the top here, OEM Subaru rain guards for these. These are the best looking ones, and the ones that just fit so nice. Subaru OEM is so nice. Followed by another Subaru part, the roof racks. So I just recently put these on this box here. Going down here, you've got the JDM Aero Spats, and then I'm not sure who makes this rear center piece just to tie it all together. Of course, you have to have the 4th brake light. And then with this, I didn't know what taillights I wanted to go with just yet. There's none of them that really look the best in my opinion, but they're all super expensive. So with these, I just did the classic tint on these taillights just to make them a little bit better and then bring out that red look. Don't really want to go clear taillights on this because I don't think it fits the aesthetic of the car. Going back a little lower, you've got the classic NVIDIA Q400 exhaust. It's a stainless steel version, and personally I think it sounds the best. Up here, these are little one-off stickers that I made. These are just frosted vinyl for the STI logo. And with a few engine mods here, of course the Cobb access port, and then the Grim Speed stealth box, which I really like. Sounds amazing. Really nothing too crazy. I've had this car since April of 24, so I haven't had it too long, but I've done a few things to it. Here's the trunk setup. As you can see, the trunk setup needs a little bit more polishing. With the sun setting, I probably should get this car washed. So let's go through on how I wash this car. As for step one, you gotta have your PPE. I've already got my gloves on, so we're good there. First part about washing a car is always the wheels. So I'm gonna get my brake buster and magic wheel cleaner all set up, and let's get into it. What I found that works the best for my vehicle is brake buster, and if it's super dirty, I'll use Coach Chemi's magic wheel cleaner. First off, I'm gonna take my IK foamer and just fill up a little bit of brake buster in there, and then the rest, of course, with water. When I'm referring to brake buster, I'm referring to PNS brake buster. This is the best wheel cleaner if your wheels aren't super dirty and really don't need a ton of love. With this car, of course, I don't daily drive it, so they're not super dirty. So this will work just perfect. Fill up the rest of this with water, and we'll be good to go. Now we're filled up with water. Now we're all ready to go. Let's go ahead and get these wheels sprayed down.
They love it when I turn up the bass.
As you can see, most of the brake dust has gone away. Let me show you why the IK foamer is so cool. Alright, and to be fair, my wheels are coated with Diamond Pro Tech wheels, so it makes them a little bit easier to clean. Two brushes I'm going to use for cleaning these wheels. First one, of course, is the Detail Factory brush, and then you can see that right there. Second one is just this standard green brush. I picked this up, it's super soft, and it's perfect for those barrels in the faces. Alright, wheels and tires are clean, and man, this sun is setting really quick, so I'm gonna have to hurry on this. But let's go ahead and pre-rinse the car, rinse off those wheels, and then get our foam cannon ready. Alright, so I don't have a super fancy setup, of course you guys seen it. I don't have deionized water or anything like that, so I gotta kind of work quickly once I rinse the vehicle off. As you can see here, the vehicle has been rinsed. So this car is protected with Coach Chemi's Hydro Foam. So with this, it's a 6-month sealant that you can just throw in your foam cannon, apply on the vehicle, and then just maintain. So this is kind of on its 2nd or 3rd month, and it's still performing awesome. I have it on this car and on the daily, and it does great. So it made rinsing really easy. I do also like to rinse it just to make sure I've cleaned the wheels all the way, because there may be some touch-up spots that I've missed, and just kind of see where I need to hit again. Of course, with these being white wheels and the infamous Subaru Brembo brakes that just dirty up everything so quick, it's really important to double check that. So of course you guys can see just the water behavior on this is nuts. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and mix up our foam soap that we're going to use for this wash. Alright, car is all foamed up, and quite honestly, it does the trick. I could probably do a contactless wash and just rinse it off, dry it off, and be good to go. I'm going to, just for the simple fact is, it's the first wash with this ski box on. So I want to get it nice and scrubbed up and everything looking all good. With this is not meant to be an Instagram detailer, and I don't claim to be a professional detailer. This is something that I like to do at home, and it's a hobby of mine. So I'm experimenting too, still learning. So if there's anything that you guys would suggest, throw it down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and scrub this guy down with the Rag Company Cyclone Wash Mitt, and we'll be all good to go. So let's get it scrubbed down. Alright, so car is all scrubbed down, good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse and check over things one more final time. Alright, so car is all rinsed off, looking really good. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a drying aid. So typically, what I do is every other wash, I go ahead and apply the hydro foam again by Coach Kemi. As you can see there, I'll go ahead and apply it about every other wash. Last wash I applied it, so now I'm just going to use a standard drying aid. So what I typically like to use is Detailer's Choice Ceramic Detail Spray. So what I do, and this is unconventional, is I go ahead and just put about 1/10 in my foam cannon, fill up the rest with water, and use it as a drying aid, and it works phenomenally. So after the drying aid, I'll go ahead and rinse it one more time. So some of these soap bubbles that you still see, I'm really not too worried about that at this time. I go ahead and apply that drying aid on top, then go ahead and rinse it again, and then we'll be good to go to start drying. So let me go ahead and mix that up. All mixed up here in this separate foam cannon. So this doesn't have, you know, a super foaming action, right? This is only meant to act as a drying aid. So I'll go ahead and apply it here, and I'll show you how that works. And then now I'm going to go ahead and go around the entire vehicle, apply that, and then just wait a few minutes and then pressure wash it off. But as you can see, it's already working. Alright, the sun set pretty quick, so we are pretty much done. So all we got to do here is just rinse it off, and you can just see already it's working so good. I'll go ahead and rinse it off, get it dried, and then we'll be all finished. As you can see, it just, man, just pulls that water right out. Alright guys, so I do have some work drying this. It's not all the way dry, so I'm going to go ahead and finish that up off camera, but I appreciate you guys all stopping by. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Just wanted to show off my new car and my wash process. It's kind of like an amateur detailer, so appreciate you stopping by. Thanks again. If you like this video, make sure to press the like button. Go ahead and subscribe down below for more content like this, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.